Colorado's General Assembly will look very different next year.
Sure will. The House is losing 15 members, either term limited or running for a different office. The Senate is losing 9 lawmakers. And those departures include the Speaker of the House, Crisanta Duran. Our political specialist, Sean Boyd, has been following Duran's career closely. Reports on her groundbreaking work at the Capitol.
Every day that I go into that Capitol and walk up the beautiful stairs in our building and go to my office, there are days I'm just humbled.
As Colorado's first Latina Speaker of the House, Crisanta Duran is a trailblazer. And her rise to one of the most powerful positions in state government is an against all odds kind of story.
My grandmother, Eva, she only had a 3rd grade education. There were times that she was embarrassed because she couldn't read, she couldn't write, she couldn't drive. And as a little girl, I used to bring my books to her to try and teach her how to read. And I think about her all the time because she would have never imagined that her granddaughter would have the opportunity to go to college, to go to law school, to run for office, and to become Speaker of the House.
And at an historic time, the first time in more than a century, lawmakers expelled one of their own. Duran came under fire for giving the accused lawmaker a committee chairmanship after a colleague said he had sexually harassed her.
Would you have done anything differently in hindsight?
No, I don't have any regrets. I followed her wishes of how she wanted the matter to be resolved. And then when there were additional issues that came forward, I did ask Representative Lebsack to resign. And in the legislature...
He felt that was unfair. He felt like it was a rush to judgment, that he didn't have due process at that point.
I think it was the right thing to do.
Her job has involved compromise with a Republican Senate, from transportation funding to education reform, construction defects, litigation to the hospital provider fee. Duran's time as Speaker will go down as among the most productive at the state capitol in decades.
And in a time when there is so much divisiveness in politics, we were able to show in Colorado that there is more that binds us together than will ever divide us. It has been the honor of my life.
At the Capitol, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.
Duran is officially in office until the new session begins next January. She told Sean she then plans to teach a politics class at CU. Also term limited this year, Senate President Kevin Grantham and Governor John Hickenlooper.